Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome to my third video of the day and my third video talking about the PSG Barcelona game. Now, it's very interesting, isn't it? You know, we went into the game with a lot of high hopes, with a lot of confidence, you know, having not conceded a goal, and things were looking really, really rosy, weren't they? And in one defeat, the first defeat of the Luis Enrique era, we lost by 1 goal, you know, we scored 2, we conceded 3, and suddenly, absolute mayhem. It's the same against Malaga, wasn't it? You know, we drew, it was a poor performance then, and we got absolutely slated by everyone. Now, the thing is, there's a lot of negativity surrounding it, and myself included. It's very, very easy to overreact over one result, and that's what's happening, isn't it? You know, let's face it, if we sit down and analyse the performance, it was a very bad display. There was a few very, very bad things that happened during the game. There was a few poor performances individually. There was a poor performance collectively from the team. But looking at it and looking at all the things surrounding it, we could overreact. It's very, very easy to go in there and just slate the whole performance, slate the manager, slate the board, slate the club in general, and then go and support another team. Because there's a lot of fans who call themselves fans on Twitter, on social media, who now are absolutely going nuts, Luis Enrique out, and all this nonsense. And I wanted to do a video which really says, hang on a sec, guys, let's look at what we've got, let's listen, let's look at what we've got, let's really have a little look and see what's actually wrong here, because the problem is, we're going too far into it. There's no need to be really rash, to be really, really irrational, and just say all these things, when actually there's not that much of a problem. There's a lot of things that went wrong today, which makes us look like a bad side. There's a lot of things that went wrong against Malaga, which made us look like a bad side. But in reality, you can fix those. And I said on Twitter earlier on, I'm very, very happy actually that these things are happening now. You know, we're just a few games into the new season. It's very, very good that we're getting exposed now, because we can see our weaknesses. We can see where we're going wrong, and Luis Enrique can address it. He's the type of manager that doesn't rest on his laurels. He won't go back into training tomorrow and cower in the corner thinking, what am I going to do with this squad? Everything's going wrong. I can't handle it. He's a very, very bold guy. He's confident in his own abilities. He knows what he wants from the squad, and it's still a work in progress. There's a lot of things he's trying to bring into the Barcelona team which aren't quite working yet. There's a style of play which isn't quite there yet. But certainly this early on in the season, it's very, very easy to just jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, well, we aren't good enough. That's not really the case. It's very, very easy to overreact, myself included. You know, I have done that in the past, and I'll continue to do that all season, because it's how we think. We're that passionate about our club, and we're that involved with it, that we just want to see them do well. And when things don't quite go our way, it's very, very easy to just go mad about it, go on a rant, be very annoyed and frustrated, and take it out on the team. It's the easiest thing to do, you know, what else are we supposed to do? Just sit back and take it? That's not in our nature. You know, we're Barca fans, we go out there, we expect to win, we expect to play well, we expect a convincing performance, and sometimes, and you know, in a lot of cases in the season, that's not always going to be the case. You know, it's not always possible. It's impossible to stay at the top forever. You know, we of all people know that. But at the same time, we've got to give the squad time. We've got to give them time for Luis Enrique's methods to come into practice, and it's quite clear there's things to work on. He'll be in training tomorrow, I would have thought, and I'd really hope, working on set pieces, because that's something that's really laboured with us for years and years and years now. It's an awful thing, you know, we just cannot defend them. But it is definitely something we can improve on, and it is possible to improve it. You know, it's not something that's irreplaceable. It's not something that isn't able to be sorted out. We can solve these things. You know, there's players in the squad, there's players you can bring into the team that can sort out these problems. And I think it's very, very easy to go overboard. And I just wanted to do this video just to tell everyone to calm down a little. You know, after the game, I'm annoyed, I'm frustrated, I go mad about things. But at the end of the day, let's just take a step back, have a look at what we've got, which is a very, very good squad. We've got some fantastic players, some really magical players, probably the best young player in the world in Neymar, the best player in the world in Lionel Messi, the best creative midfielder in the world in Iniesta. Okay, you know, I'm a bit biased, but at the end of the day, we've got some great players. That's all I'm saying. We've got a fantastic young manager, somebody who's really, really strong character, something the fans can connect with. We've got a fantastic stadium. We've got fantastic club ethics. We've got a brilliant fan base. There's a lot to be positive about, and there's a lot to really look at here and say, you know what, we're a good team. We can sort out these problems. There's room for negativity after tonight's nice performance, but after today, we got to forget about it. We've got to move on, and we've got to be positive. We've got to look at the bright things in our squad. We've got to look at the good things that have come from this season, and there's a lot of improvements. There's a lot of good things that we can look at. There's things we can sort out too. So just a quick thing there, guys. Let's be positive. Let's not surround our things with lots of different comments. Let's not go mad with different abuse towards players. Let's just sit down, take a look at what we've got, and look about sorting it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did find this video a bit helpful, please give it a like. Please take on board what I've said. Please also leave your views down below. Try and make them positive. That's what I'm trying to get across here. A bit of a positive mindset going on. So thanks for watching, guys. And as always, Visca al Barça! 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 Barça!